Geht euch! Langsam! Komm schon! Komm! Dahin! Komm rüber!
In March 1944, I was 18 years old. My sisters and I had heard about the Nazi occupation of other countries, but Hungary had allied itself with Hitler and against Russia. It was a devil's bargain, but we thought that Hungary would be spared from the German invasion. We were wrong. Because we were still an independent state, we had hope that someday life would go back to normal. The night when police and the Nazi soldiers put up a fence around the neighborhood outside our house, our lives were changed forever.
All of them!
He wasn't home when I went to get paid. I'll have to go today for the rest.
Mama, it's not enough. I can't go to the store with this.
Tell Mr. Yazzie we will pay him next month. Things will be better by then.
He's not going to do it. You know he's not.
Try Linder's Market then. We're only a little behind with them.
Why can't you go? I hate talking to these people. You should see the way they look at me, like I'm spending it all on jewelry or something.
Olga, you're going to make me late for work. Now put this away, please.
They have been fighting like this over money all morning.
You could be nicer to Mama, you know. It's not like you have a job yet.
You don't know anything, Irena, so stay out of it. Mama doesn't have to do laundry if she doesn't want to.
I don't think it's such a bad job. At least they're nice to her.
Well, you don't have to be such a snob.
You're so judgmental and you just don't know anything.
It's all right, Olga. Go to school. It's fine. But please buy the meat first.
All right, Mama.
Did you see what the Germans were doing out there last night? I think it's a prison camp.
It is none of our business, Malka. I'll see you all later.
Do you think it's for the Jews?
Stay away from there, Mama's right.
You only agree with her when you get to boss us around.
Come on, get dressed, both of you. We've got things to do.
The Germans closed it. They don't want Jews making money off of decent people anymore. Here.
Lender's a good man. He couldn't have done anything wrong.
What are you, a Jew lover?
Thank you. Let's go.
They are taking everybody. All the Jews. They bring them in from all over the country. Thousands.
But where are they going to go,
Malka?
Don't ever do that again. You see people gathering around like that, you just get away from there. Don't say anything.
Anything, you understand?
But Linder didn't do anything wrong.
That's right. And look what it got him.
You're not going to keep those.
Don't be foolish. Of course I'm going to keep it. It's not going to do Mr. Linder any good if I throw it away.
Within weeks, more and more Jews from all over were brought to our town and crowded into the new ghetto. Jewish police collaborating with Germans kept order while people slowly starved and got more and more sick. Still, there were rumors that the Nazis were losing, that the war could be over soon. Nobody saw the truth of what was still to come.
Okay, I give up. It's just too muddy. Not to mention the barbed wire. I'm going in.
Hello? What are you making?
What does it look like?
Are you a cook?
What's it to you?
I was just curious. I saw them putting up the fence last night.
Curious to see a Jew? Go be curious someplace else.
I'm not like that. My family's not like that.
Go away.
I'm just trying to talk.
Go away!
What's your name?
That's not something you want to know.
Please?
It's especially difficult.
Can I do something?
Do you have wings? If you do, you could give them to me. I'll fly right out of here.
I wish I did. What's your name?
Szarany. Joseph. Look, you better get out of here. You could get in trouble for talking to me, or you could get me killed.
I live here. I'm standing in my own backyard. Besides, people usually think I'm a lot younger than I am. You can get away with almost anything when people think you're a kid. I'm Malka Csizmadia. Did you come in on the trucks last night?
No. You want to know how I got here? I was in the army. A Jew in the army. What a joke. The people from my village, my own regiment, told them that I was a Jew. My friends.
Sorry.
Hitler can have Hungary. Europe too, for all I care. Malvina. Listen, there is maybe something you can do for me. I have to go to the bathroom. Please.
Do you know where Baji Street is?
Mm-hmm.
Number 16. A man's going to meet you there, so don't be scared. You'll give him these letters.
Are you all right?
Just give him the letters. Okay, we need to find out what's going on and get word to people's families.
Why?
People are saying the war will be over soon. There could be people who could help us.
I'll meet you by the fence later.
Why do I have to be the one?
She likes you. She's just lonely.
Oh, she's boring. I'm 16 years old. I don't want to be her babysitter.
I'm trying to explain there's not enough for us.
Why are you running low on your ration?
There's just not enough food.
Supposed to last you.
Yeah.
Giving to other people?
No, there's not enough food.
You're selling it, aren't you?
No, sir.
Better be careful in coming.
She doesn't even care who it is.
Well, I hope you're polite. We need all the money you get from helping her.
I just wish this stupid war would be over. Olga.
I gave him the letters, and at first I was scared, even though you told me not to be.
Okay.
That family that lived there, what happened to them?
They're in there somewhere.
Malka, please come inside right now.
I have to go. I'll help you if I can.
Okay, thank you.
We were just talking.
No, you weren't. I saw you, Malka. You're up to something, and that puts us all at risk.
You worry too much. Nothing will happen.
Don't you know you can't trust anyone? You can't talk to anyone. You can't say anything. Anyone could turn you in. Even in the camps. You think they wouldn't? He could turn you in.
He's not like that. I won't get anybody into trouble, I promise.
You like him, too. Stay away from him.
You're wrong. I just want to help him. I'd help all of them if I could.
We have to tell Mama. She'll decide.
So that's why you've been spending so much time in the garden.
Mama, you have to say something.
I don't know. I'm just so tired. I have to think. I'm going to go to bed.
No, Mama, I need an answer. Please. These people, they really need our help. Please. They're just letters.
Your sister's right. She knows what's best.
Mama, Olga does not run this family. You do. Please.
I don't see how we can take the chance. A little gossip is all it takes. Someone whispers in the colonel's ear. No job. How can we take that chance? We're barely getting by as it is.
Back to bed.
It could take weeks till we get all the way there.
That's why we're starting now.
I've been wondering why I always feel so tired. I think it's because everyone in this country pretends there's no longer a difference between right and wrong. We're all living a lie, pretending to be blind. Once you do that, you can't feel anything. We're the dead ones, not the Jews. But you, Olga. You want to help this man?
Szarany.
Szarany. And it's letters. Just letters. You sure? We'll do what we can. Olga, you help your sister. She has a big heart. Just make sure it doesn't get us all killed.
I was thinking, when you get the letters, let me see the names. If we're gonna carry mail for them, I want to make sure they don't sound too Jewish.
Come, warte hier. Ja, halt hier. Vorwärts. Du, komm her. Du schaust dir das an. Komm. Hey.
Please, no! Please, stop!
Diese Leute haben Juden versteckt. Dies geschieht Leuten, die Juden helfen.
He says these people were helping Jews.
No!
This is what happened.
No, we have done nothing! Please, nothing! Help!
What's your business?
I'm so sorry I let you down. I let everybody down. I was so sure of myself. The letters were barely even hidden in the books. What if they find them? Everybody's names are on them. They could all be killed and it would be all my fault.
We'll just wait and see what happens. I'll let the people know.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Malvina. It's not your fault. You did your best. It's too dangerous.
Malka! Found them. We found it.
Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. They're in here.
You found them?
This must be Szarany. How do you do? Malvina's told me a lot about you.
Hello, I'm Irena. Actually, you're all she ever talks about.
I've seen the way Malvina can talk. It's hard to believe that she could ever stick to one subject.
I think you and Malka could use a little help. All this mail and the packages, it's too much for one person. Do you mind if we join you?
It would help us if we could actually get mail sent to your house.
Get away from there, Jew!
Children should not be outside.
Let's bring them inside now.
You girls certainly are popular these days. So many friends, yes. So many admirers in Budapest. You certainly are becoming cosmopolitan.
They're mostly our relatives. Thank you.
What are you doing there? You, move. Move along.
Have you seen Szarany?
Can I talk to my girlfriend?
Aren't you robbing the cradle? Where'd you get this? You're not allowed to have this.
It's yours now.
Down there. Now.
I have a favor to ask you. Something to consider.
What is it?
If you don't want to do it, I'll understand. Everyone in here will.
What?
I have to get out of here to show you.
We'd smuggled mail back and forth from the ghetto, but this was different and dangerous. Szarany and his friends were planning an escape by digging a tunnel under the street to the old brewery at the far end of town. Milos's family had owned the brewery, but when the war came, the Nazis closed the business down. His father had kept a set of keys to the building and the construction blueprints. They were working with a man from the resistance, but they needed all of us to help.
They moved to Budapest and Milos was caught here with the freedom fighters.
Yes.
Isn't that man David?
He's with the resistance.
Why can't you all just go now?
They'd kill you. They'd do it as an example, then they'd slaughter 10 times that number in the camps. We just have to wait and hope.
You're strong. So is Malka.
You know how much you and your family have done for us? So many people have lost their hearts.
You don't really believe that?
Can you be there, Glenn?
Use your tea.
It's hard.
Don't you trust anyone?
Up to now, I haven't had much reason to.
I'm not strong. I don't know what I am.
Szarany. You two should go.
The plan was complicated, but no one had a better idea. While Szarany and his friends would tunnel down from the ghetto, I was in charge of digging out the other end from inside the brewery. If the plan worked, an escape party would regroup inside the building and leave town from there. We would have to make our way through the countryside past the final Nazi checkpoints. Then go one more day to the Slovakia border where Russian partisans were waiting for us.
I'll give you the key, but don't use it during the day. It's too dangerous.
I understand. It was a lot of ifs. But the resistance was making up false travel papers and the plan was going forward.
The old tunnel system is underneath here. We can make it from the camps down here. We just have to clear all these rocks and dig through the opening.
All right.
Listen, I know this is dangerous, but you're the only one we can trust.
I can do it. My sisters can too.
Once we're inside, we can make it out to the river road.
I'm sorry.
Achtung, Achtung! Alle Bewohner müssen sich bei 22 Uhr in ihren Häusern befinden. Wer sich nach 22 Uhr auf der Straße befindet, wird erschossen. Attention, attention! Curfew is at 10 p.m. Anyone in the streets after 10 p.m. will be shot.
Wait, wait!
Komm, it's almost 10.
Achtung, Achtung! Alle Bewohner müssen sich bei 22 Uhr in ihren Häusern befinden. Wer sich nach 22 Uhr auf der Straße befindet...
You stayed out late with Szarany last night.
There was nothing.
Malvina?
Mom, I'm 18 years old. I don't have to account for every second.
Are you and him?
No.
I just want to know.
No. What's wrong with me? Am I ugly?
No, no, baby.
I'm not a baby. Don't call me that.
I didn't mean it that way.
Do you always talk to me like I am? Everybody does.
What is going on?
I don't know if I even wanted Szarany. I just wanted him to like me like that. Like a girl. And he doesn't.
He's too old for you.
I'm older than Irena.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's nothing. Boys always like Olga, Irena, and I don't want to talk about it.
I think we need to speak to Mr. Szarany and his friends, I think, after last night. We shouldn't do this anymore.
Mama, no.
No. You can't do that. I won't let you.
We had dug out the entrance from our end, and the prisoners had tunneled underground from theirs. This first time was a test run. If it went okay, Szarany would take out more people, as many as he could later that week.
Wait, I hear them. They're coming.
Thank God. We should leave now, Szarany.
No, we're gonna leave tomorrow night with all the others, just like we planned. You understand?
Yes.
We thought we'd surprise you. We bought bread, wine, and sausage.
Happy Easter.
What's so funny?
We can't eat, it's Passover.
Not even chocolate?
Well, maybe just a little wine.
I remember when I was growing up, Easter was when the Catholics would come around looking for the Christ killers.
That's why I joined the army.
That's why we all did.
Well, if we can't have Easter, can we celebrate Passover?
We are. It was God's promise to the Jews that one day we would be free. Now let's pray together.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kirishanu, v'mitzvotav v'tzivanu, le'adlik ner shel Yom Tov.
Amen.
Amen.
Blessed art thou, O Lord, our God, King of the universe, who sanctified us with his commandments and commanded us to light this candle, this light. Why is this night different from any other?
I think Szarany cares about me. You know what I mean?
I know. I saw you.
And I think I care about him. Malvina, Szarany wants to marry me.
He asked you this.
He told me he wants to get married after the war. I don't know what to do.
Do you love him?
I don't know. Maybe. Do you?
It doesn't matter. He loves you.
Oh, Malka, I didn't know what would happen. Malvina, what's it like? Have you ever been with a man?
No.
It frightens me.
I don't think that's the hard part. Being with a man. I don't know for sure. I kissed Peter Korchak once, but that was different. I think the thing is, do you love him? Do you want to spend the rest of your life with him?
You know him better, Malka. Should I?
Oh, Baszak!
looks okay.
It's all I had that would fit.
Milos, how much longer? Soon. It's okay?
Yes. Okay, everyone come here. Everybody listen. Come. Keep some distance between each group, do you understand? Try to keep each other in sight, but if something happens, keep going. No matter what, keep going. Okay, we don't want to all get arrested.
If we could get everyone out of town, then we had a chance. There were checkpoints, and then the river. The hardest part was crossing the countryside. None of the prisoners knew their way around, and so we decided to go with them.
Okay, is everyone ready?
All of us, Mama too.
We'll meet up tomorrow night, God willing.
All right, stay in your grooves.
We drew straws to see who would go with who. In what order? I drew Szarany.
You're next.
Next.
Okay, ready? All right, let me look more now. Okay. Just be careful. Ready? Ready? Okay, go.
Are you sure you don't want to go with Irena?
No, we'll do what we planned.
Szarany had been issued papers for a married man. I had to go with him as his wife. There was nothing I could do. Man and wife, that's what it said on the papers.
There's a Nazi checkpoint on the other side. We have to go through it to get to the border.
We can do it. We have papers.
It's still dangerous. Listen, I want you to go through alone.
We have to go together. We can cross the border and then I'll come back. These papers say we're married.
No. You go ahead of me. And I'll catch up with you on the other side. We'll meet up with the others. Go. Would you just go through alone? Don't worry, I'll catch up to you. Just go.
Malka!
I can't go like this.
You have to go.
How are you gonna get across the border?
I'll get there. I'll cross the river later.
Then I'll go with you.
No.
What is it, Shawnee? Is it me?
No.
What?
I'm scared.
Everybody's scared.
You don't know me.
You don't know what it was like when they turned us over to the Germans. The army, our own people, came after us with dogs. Look at them. I can't hide. They're gonna know.
We can do this. You can do this. You're part of the family now. Come on. I'll go first. I'll distract them. You just wait a few minutes and then we'll cross together.
Okay, if something happens to me, you promise you'll keep going?
I promise.
Promise?
I promise.
No matter what?
No matter what.
Okay.
Yes?
Hello.
You're married? How old are you?
18.
Where's your husband?
He'll be here in a minute. He works at the mill, but everything there went to the soldiers. It's funny, isn't it? Oh. My boss at the factory gave these to me. They hurt my throat.
You want to cross now?
No, I'll wait.
What's the matter, little girl? Out for a walk, maybe? Do you want to cross?
No, I'll wait.
No, don't go. We can talk for a little bit. You must be tired. Why don't you step inside here for a rest?
I can't. I have to get food for my family.
You know, it's good that you girls help us soldiers. And a pretty girl like you should be patriotic, eh?
Let go of me. Let go.
Don't worry.
Let go.
I have a present
Let go.
for you.
Let go. Let go.
Let go. Who are you?
She's my wife.
Let me see your papers. What's the matter?
It's fine. We're just going to go through now.
Wait a minute. I want to ask you some questions.
I've already looked at their papers. You may go.
Why did you have to go through it? What is it? You crossed for yourself. What did you think? We got lost. Yeah. So you're leaving tomorrow?
Yeah.
Are we ever going to see you again? Did you see Joe?
I don't know. If there's any way for me to come back here after the war, I will, but I just don't know.
Don't talk like that. Szarany had been issued papers for a married man. I had to go with him as his wife. There was nothing I could do. Man and wife, that's what it said on the papers.
Goodbye. Oh, God. I better do this faster. I'm not gonna do it. Goodbye.
What are you doing?
Here, you go. I'm not going. If you don't cross that line with him, you may never see him again. You go. It's just a name on a paper. It's Mr. and Mrs. David Schlahasi. This is your last chance. You go.
Go, child, go.
Go.
Irena and Szarany were married right after the war. I was the maid of honor. In that spring of 1944, there were 11,000 Jews living in the ghetto. 4 months later, 300 had survived. The last group was taken to Auschwitz only 5 days before the Allies invaded Normandy. It's a painful memory for me, for my country. But I think people should know.